you later. Yeah. Congratulations, Erica Slezak.
On March 17, Erica Slezak celebrated her 40th anniversary as Victoria Lord Davidson on One Life to Live.
Here's to you, Erica.
Okay, fine. Look, if Dr. Warlick's not dead, then let me talk to that other guy. What's his name? Dr. Ben Price. Yeah. Well, good. Then have him call me. You've got the number. My name is Todd Manning. I need to talk to a doctor right away.
Todd, are you sick?
Yeah, you wish.
How long is it going to take for you to realize that your services are no longer required here?
Well, that's your feeling, Jean. It's not a consensus.
You are obviously not qualified to handle this case.
Mom, you're back. You're not Mom.
Joey, do you remember Jean Randolph?
Yeah, we've met. Look, I know you know Einstein, but try and follow this, okay? When I die, if I don't have kids of my own, then your kids get all the money, okay? There's a when there, which means it's not now, and there's an if, which means maybe, maybe not. Get it?
Duh, and maybe I know more than you think.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be saying a lot, would it, Tina?
Oh. For example, I know if you look at this logically, the money that our father left you should have been mine.
How do you figure that?
Simple. I'm the older child. But dear Dad wanted a male heir to carry on his name. Huh.
Look, I earned every penny of that inheritance, okay? I lived with that psycho stepfather of an old man all my life, and my real father gave you his name, pretended I didn't even exist. So did you.
Look, Todd, this is all in the past. I mean, we're family now. I just wish your meeting with Viki you had a little while ago, I wish it hadn't been so uncomfortable.
That's how you would describe it, uncomfortable.
All right, fine. Viki flipped into an alternate personality. Well, it'll go a lot better the next time.
Oh, there's not going to be a next time. I gave her one time. I went over there to see that if she could tell me anything about Irene, my mother. And forget about it, never again. I'm never going to get any answers out of her. She's totally wacko. I asked her if she thought that Irene had killed Victor, and
And? What?
Never mind.
What? No, tell me. What did Viki say?
She said that she didn't think that Irene had killed Victor, but who knows which of her 57 personalities told me that, because half a second later she tells me that she never said that Irene didn't kill Victor. So who knows? The one thing I know is that Viki really hates Victor's dead guts.
And why do you think that?
Well, come on, she burned down his house. She burned down his newspaper office buildings. That ain't love. Well, you know, come to think of it, it must have been kind of weird having Victor around the house. I mean, Irene was Vicky's best friend. How skeevy is that? She was 18. So the chick that he's nailing was young enough to be his daughter.
That chick he was nailing was our mother.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Only he didn't learn his lesson the first time. He bothered another bastard who we dumped on some guy who made hell look like Gilligan's Island. And, yeah, okay, fine. I hate Victor, but Vicky. Why would she hate the old man that much?
I'm sure that you two will excuse me. I'm going to make some tea. Don't worry, Doctor. Freda is in the kitchen. No doubt she will watch and note my every move.
Could you wait? Please, just, I want my mom to, Can you give my mother a message for me?
Yes.
Would you tell her I love her? And that we all love her?
Joey, I know this is very upsetting for you.
God, you're brilliant, Doctor. I'm sorry. You know, there's no reason I should be taking this out on you.
Oh, that's all right. You came in here expecting to find your mother. Instead, you find one of her alters. But you haven't lost your mother. Vicky's not gone.
No, she's not here either.
No, and I'm going to work very hard to help her integrate all these different parts of her psyche.
Well, I hope you can, because I miss my mom. You know, I've seen Nikki in action, and I'm afraid that one of her alters is going to get her into trouble.
Well, it's possible they could. But you remember how we discussed how it was better for your mother to be here in her home where she feels safe rather than the hospital to begin her intensive therapy. And besides, I need the help and support of the entire family.
I just don't see what I'll do whatever I can. I just thought that...
What?
I thought that the whole point of her leaving was so she would be cured.
Joey, it's gonna take time. Maybe a long time.
And just why...
What?
Why is it gonna take so long?
Joey, I can't force a cure on her. She has to be open to it, and that takes a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. I guess the light bulb has to want to change. Yeah, that was a bad joke.
No. A sense of humor definitely helps. I'm gonna go see how Jean is doing in the kitchen.
Jean.
My therapist told me about these. I told him I was feeling so helpless, wanting to help Viki and just not knowing what to do.
Your therapist, huh? What is this, your homework? Multiple personality disorder? Causes of dissociative identity disorder? Mm-hmm. So reading these babies is just gonna get you to go heal your sister?
Oh, fine. Go ahead. Be skeptical. But the way Viki's gonna get better is by these books.
Let's see, it's pretty dry reading to me. You started yet?
Yeah, I've read some, a little bit.
So what's it say? Why does a woman like Viki hate her own father that much?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna take weeks to plow through all that stuff.
So exactly how much have you read, do you know?
A little bit, like I said.
How little?
Oh, what difference does it make? That's not the point. The point is, we could get this book to Viki so she could start reading it herself. And once she understands, then you won't have any trouble talking to her without her switching.
Oh, goody. And Viki and I can have a great relationship.
Oh, boy, we have one happy, dysfunctional family.
No fooling. Hey, you think Sis is the one that's been whacking everybody in Corinth? I got a reporter down there says they're piling up bodies like firewood.
Todd, Viki has been in Switzerland for the whole month.
Yeah, well, there goes that headline.
Look, I think it's time that we heal the wounds, get back to family. Maybe if we bonded a little bit more, you know what? I don't know. Just bond a little more.
Look, quit trying to yank me into the family, okay? It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna cough up my money before I die. I'm gonna hold on to it. Who knows what the next 50 years is gonna bring?
Yeah, but Todd, we're all you have.
Well, you saw how upset Joey was. How do you think Viki would feel knowing her children are going through all this?
It's not in her best interests to be here now.
If we don't get Viki back into therapy immediately, the others are going to start acting up. Oh, and don't tell me that you can handle them, because we both know you can't.
Dr. Hanen, I am not a problem. I do not take the body to Atlantic City, nor do I engage in boxing matches with small-town policemen, nor do I go on pyromaniacal binges.
Yes, but you have your own drives, Jean. You locked up Dorian Lord because she threatened to tell Viki the truth about Victor's abuse. What if Dorian tries to tell her again? Or what if someone else finds out and tries to tell Viki?
Then I will stop them from doing it.
You mean you'll stop Viki from hearing? If Viki is ever to accept the truth about what her father did to her, she has to learn it from one of you. And that has to be done in the shelter of therapy.
Shelter. Very interesting word, isn't it? It's very similar to sanctuary or asylum.
Please let Viki come back so we can begin the work. Otherwise, I'm going to have to consider that it's in the interest of everyone to keep the body in the hospital. Yes, I am very serious. So, Before you leave, Jean, would you like to leave Viki another message?
No, not tonight. I am very tired. Just remember that I will be the one to determine when and if Victoria hears the entire truth. But for now, yes, she may return. Susannah, what are you doing here? Where's Todd?
Tina called and asked that I come over.
Oh, God, that is bad. But so soon.
Yes.
Who came back? Jean. Jean's the one who wears the glasses.
Yes.
Did she leave me a message?
No, she didn't, not this time.
Oh. Well, I can't say that I'm sorry. Although if she won't speak to me, how am I supposed to make any progress?
You remember we spoke of co-consciousness? You're being aware of your alters, that they're all a part of you. Well, I would like you to begin writing down your dreams. Well, you might find there's some crossover that you're not yet aware of.
Sounds like make work to me.
No. Your job is much too difficult for me to be inventing tasks for you. But I honestly think this can help you. Will you try it?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Good. Good. Now, I'll be on my way for tonight, and I'll check in with Freda before I leave. And I will see you in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
You haven't been faithful to me, not once in our entire marriage. In all your mistresses, the only two you ever really loved were your newspaper and your daughter. The Banner and Viki, those are your two real loves.
Father, Mother, stop, stop.
You're a whore. Get out of my sight.
To wake you.
No, Tina, you didn't. No, I fell asleep. Gosh, I'm so tired. I should have gone up to bed, but I thought if I closed my eyes for a minute, you know, And before I knew it, I had that dream again.
What dream?
Father and my mother. They were arguing on the landing. Mother falls down the stairs. Oh, I have that dream often.
Did they argue a lot, Father and Eugenia?
No. No, that's why it's so strange. I keep having a dream about this one argument. I know the dream is important. I've told Dr. Hanen about it. I don't know what it means. I guess it's just my subconscious spinning my wheels, huh?
Viki, I can help you. All the answers to what's wrong are in these books. Reading these books will help you figure out what your problem is. You know, when I was in therapy, I read a lot of self-help books, and it really does work.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome. I just love being able to help you. Good night.
Good night. Right about the dream, I suppose.
I was hoping that I could make an appointment with...
Stay tuned for General Hospital following an ABC News brief next.